Hi guys, welcome back to yet another video. My name is Martin. I'm filming this in my storage unit tonight, and what I'm doing in this video is a spotlight. It's a spotlight video on Detective Comics. Now I've gone through my Detective Comics collection. I have to admit they are all kind of all over the place these days. And I have some really old ones at home, but yeah, they're at home, and they're obviously not here for this video. But I have put together a whole bunch of Detective Comics, and I want to show them off, starting with issue 1,000,000, with Chuck Dixon on writing duties and Greg Land on art duties. And I don't know how well the camera picks this up, but we have Batman of the Year 1,000,000, and yeah, it's obviously a futuristic Batman. It's very out there, kind of weird, but yeah, also kind of a bit of fun, just a bit of fun. Next up is Detective Comics issue 999, with Pete Tomasi on writing duties and Doug Mank on art duties. We've got Alamy, we've got Champagne, Irvin, Mendoza, and Baron. And yeah, I remember the lead up to the big 1000th issue, and I kind of jumped on it. Same with Action Comics, and at the moment, Amazing Spider-Man, I'm jumping on in the lead up to the 1000th issue. I do have the 1000th issue here somewhere, but I wanted to show this off. Now, I'm a fan of Pete Tomasi, particularly with his Hal Jordan and the Green Lanterns series. I thought that was a very fun series. And Pete Tomasi on Batman and Robin was also a cracking read. This, though, was a little bit weird. Let's see, we'll get my hands away from it. Yeah, The Doomed Child. Yeah, it was just, I don't know, it was just, yeah, again, a little bit weird, and I think it was just kind of put together. I don't want to say this because I don't want to disparage Pete Tomasi. He's a brilliant writer, but I think maybe editorial were just saying, just churn something out because we need to get to the 1000th issue. That's just the feeling I get with this. Yeah, but again, I don't want to talk out of phrase because, yeah, great writer. Next up is Detective Comics 873, and this was a month that DC just did white covers, and I wish I had every single one of them. This one works very well. It's a Jock cover, and the key one to get is 881. That Joker cover where it's just all the bats. It's still lauded, well, very much to this day. I don't have it. I wish I did. I remember when it came out. I remember seeing it on the shelf for half a second, and I was like, should I pick that up? I looked at the old bank account and I went, I'll just put that aside for now. In hindsight, I should have got maybe 1 or 2 copies, and then my bank account wouldn't have been so bad. But anyhow, this was just a really fun cover, and yeah, it was an interesting read. And yeah, moving on though, we've got 3 more to go, and I'm ending on key issues. So if you're stucking around this far, continue to stucking around. What we have here is Detective Comics issue 627, the anniversary, Batman's 600th appearance, and yeah, an homage to his to Detective Comics issue 27, or yeah, issue 27. And let's have a look. Yeah, okay. I still have the sticker on this because I bought this from a convention. It's $4. I bought it for $4. When did I get this? It would have been 1996, 97. That sounds about right for me. And at the time, I wasn't a huge Batman fan. Yeah, even to this day. Sorry, even to into the late 90s. Wasn't really until then that I kind of picked up Batman and started running with it and realized what people saw in Batman. But yeah, this was kind of where I started with Batman, and I wanted to show it off. So yeah, there's that issue. Now, what we have here is Detective Comics issue 402. I think this is either the third or second appearance of Man-Bat, because his first appearance was in issue 400. And I'll put that to you guys. Is this his third or second appearance? What else can I say about this? Neil Adams cover. I have noticed there is a crease along the logo. But I haven't read this yet. I haven't read this one yet. I'm going to have to take this home and read over it and enjoy it. I think I might even do that tonight. But there's another book I haven't read. And I do have the facsimile edition, and I'm more inclined to read the facsimile edition because this is a very expensive book. One that I saved up a great deal for. It took me a long while, but it's this. This is Detective Comics issue 359, the first appearance of Barbara Gordon, Batgirl. I remember when I got this. I remember when even the idea of having this book in my collection, it gave me goosebumps. Yeah, this would have been about 3 years ago now. I met this guy on Gumtree of all places. Now Gumtree is kind of like Craigslist for Australians. And so there's a lot of dodgy people on there. And there was a guy who had listed just a whole bunch of books that he was interested in selling. And he said lots of keys, looking to sell, and blah, blah, blah. He had a few photos, but nothing of like major keys. And so I bit and I said, you know, kind of jokingly, oh yeah, okay, what have you got? We started messaging, and he's like, I've got this and this, and then he sent some photos, and then he sent a photo of this, and I was like, this guy's not kidding around. He actually does have a lot of stuff, and so we exchanged contact details, emails, text messages, phone numbers, and we got talking, and then I said, look, okay, send me a list of what you got. And I was blown away with the amount of stuff he had, especially with his Batman and detective stuff. And so I said, okay, I'm interested in all this, and I need to make a payment plan. And we arranged to meet. And what got me was that it was right near Christmas. It was almost coming into the Christmas holidays. And I arranged to meet him on a Saturday morning at a local library. And it was kind of halfway between where he lived and where I lived. And yeah, it was just this library on a Saturday morning. It was the only one that was open in our area. And he didn't know what I looked like. I didn't know what he looked like. And you know, I had all these details, and I said to my wife, this is who I'm meeting. This is where I'm meeting. Here's all his details. He has my details. Which is probably the best thing to do when you go to meet people like in this situation. Have someone know where you're going, who you're meeting. Give them all the details that you have, because if anything goes sour, then you have someone who knows what's going on. Anyway, we went into the library, and he had a short box, and he started pulling out these classic books, and this was one of them. And I was like, this is one of the first ones I want to get. There was a few others, but yeah, this was high up there. And when it finally arrived, oh boy, I was very excited. I'm still very excited to own this. And that is how I'm going to end this spotlight on Detective Comics. I hope you enjoyed it. Please let me know what you think in the comments down below. Please like and subscribe if you wish to. I'd really appreciate it. Thank you, as always, and I'll catch you at the next one.